our Lady Diana, and a mother of the many widows that are here. And when you are a mother, and I can see the many you have given birth, we just want to appreciate you tonight. You are the star of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am greatly humbled by such a warm welcome and the opportunity accorded to me as a chief guest for this event. Ladies and gentlemen, widowhood is therefore not a strange thing to me. I can relate with the life of a widow and a widower and the struggles of children brought up by a widow and a widower. It is never easy. You have heard when a man speaks or when a woman speaks, when a partner or a loved one leaves, you are left exposed, whether you are the widow or the widower. I am truly grateful for this opportunity to serve in government because God has accorded me. And I'm very sure now as I stand here and listen to Lady Diana here, talking about, how widows are met with injustices, and you find suffering and struggle, while people just sit there and watch. That is something I have known. When my father died, we had relatives, and the only thing they could do was to buy the little land that we had. We were left homeless, and we had to stay with my mother's grandmother. And I believe that every woman, when you lose your husband, you still have the ability and the potential to be able to work and become independent and be able to take care of your children. It's the same thing with a man who loses a loved one. And maybe she was a breadwinner, because nowadays you can have women who are breadwinners and the men are also supporting. When you are left in such a gap, sometimes you are lost and exposed and you don't know what to do. But I'm very sure if you look around, there will always be somebody like Lady Diana who is trying to give you the voice, to give you a face, and to encourage and to tell you there is a hope for tomorrow. And when I look at all these wonderful women in red coming to celebrate love at your 6th anniversary, I can only imagine what you may have gone through. But you know that is the past. You have a hope, you have a future. And there is a God who is saying, I am the husband to the widow and the father to the fatherless. In Exodus 22, verse 22, he says, if you should take advantage of the widows and the fatherless, and they cry to me, I, God, will defend them, and even make your children fatherless. That is how possessive and how protective our God is to the children who are fatherless and to the widows who are there. We are developing both policies, as you are seeing, that will be able to protect and keep at bay some of those people who may take advantage of you. I will say this, Lady Diana, as you continue to take care of these women, I too have some women I've been taking care of, because I come from a widow background. I have 500, and about now they are approaching 600. And I've been doing this since I was in the university. And so, as you have asked me about being a patron, I don't know whether I'm the right person to do that, but I will accept it and hoping that God together with the principal secretary and all those people of goodwill and partners who are here, we need to take this thing a little bit higher, where we can have a widow's circle with every chapter put into it so that we can build a big investment that can help them even in housing, and they can become also landowners, and they can become also rich people that can be able to invest with my friend Peter Nyaga there. But once the injustices and all manner of human rights violation and abuse are removed, we are great force and able to stand up and even to drive the economy of this country. So God giving me the grace and the days, I can see a bright day tomorrow. This is not because I'm forced to do anything. It is my passion and my zeal to see that widow lifted up. I go to Kajiado, and you find one man has married almost 10 wives. You have from the oldest to the youngest. So when he leaves, you have like 10 widows. And sometimes it's almost impossible to know how these widows survive. Because by the time sometimes the man leaves, he has sold everything and they're in a small manyasa with their children. We need to change this narrative. We need to tell people that widows are human beings. Widows are just normal as other people are. They have feelings. They have desires. And when they are met, they should be met like any other human right.